Hello, I'm excited to share with you the website and extension called Diigo. Diigo is very beneficial for students who need to do research for any content area. Diigo makes research easier and faster for students, and it keeps students organized by keeping all of their information in one place. So I'm going to show you a little bit about it. This is the website, diigo.com, and then you also want to have the Google Chrome extension for Diigo. They work together, and your students can create their own accounts for Diigo. So let's say that my students are researching about volcanoes, and they find a website that they like with information. All the students have to do is read the information and then highlight the information that they believe is important. And so once they drag over information with their cursor, like this, they'll highlight in blue. They can click on the highlighter tool, and they can choose from a variety of colors right here. If they decide that they do not need that highlight, they simply hit the trash can to delete it. So my students love this because it's really accident free. If they highlight something they don't mean to, it's easy to correct. No harm done. So students would go through here and highlight information they want to have for their project or for their paper or for their presentation. So they would just go through here, find the facts that they believe are relevant. And then the great thing about Diigo is that each time that they go back to this website, their highlights will still remain there so that they know what they have previously highlighted. They don't have to worry about highlighting the same thing twice, which is really nice. Once we go back to the Diigo homepage, you can see that all of my annotations have shown up here. So students have the name of the website, and they also have all of their annotations here. So that'll make doing an outline easier or paraphrasing their information for their presentation easier because they're just reading small bits instead of rereading whole websites. And then if we go to a second website, students can right-click on pictures and save the image to Diigo. And so if they have a presentation to do or a project to do that involves pictures, then they're able to save the pictures as they go. And again, if students find information on a different website, they can go through and highlight it. And then Diigo will actually keep the website separated. So if I go back over here to Diigo, now it shows I visited 2 different websites. And it keeps them separated, which makes it really nice for the students to do their works cited at the end, and they already know where they got their information. And this would be a good time, too, when you're using Diigo to research. I often encourage my students to use a text reader to help them read through the information, since it's often at a higher reading level. And so they can also utilize an app such as Note Anywhere. So Note Anywhere will pop up sticky notes that they can put additional information on. For example, they might write, make sure to compare magma and lava in final project. So they can write their own notes to help them, and those sticky notes stay there. So if they exit out of Diigo and go back the next day, the yellow sticky notes will remain in place. So my students love Diigo. We use it all of the time. I teach 6th grade English, but I know that social studies and science teachers and reading teacher use this as well, so that the students always have a familiar platform when they're doing research. So hopefully you will find Diigo to be as beneficial for your students when they're researching as I found it to be with mine.